Hello and welcome to another art journal process video from me, Sarah, aka Juicy S. I work these pages over several days. That's how it goes for me in my full-size journals. I play and then take a break until inspiration leads me back and to the next steps in the process. But you gotta start somewhere, right? I tend to deal with the blank page by collaging in some black and white or neutral book text or imagery. This is stamped or sketched and scanned and then arranged on a printable and printed out. I'm using soft gel medium to collage the torn pieces into the pages. Now, all of this, maybe none of it, will show up in the final result, but I'm enjoying myself, not really thinking about the finished product at this stage. This is a start, and I believe it gives the final pages depth and interest that wouldn't be there without it. I want to soften some of these stark black and white images and text, so I'm using a little bit of absorbent ground and a little bit of clear gesso. This also unifies the pages and prepares them for wet media later on. It's time to add some color. The stenciling with acrylic and the gold acrylic ink will resist wet media a little and show through. So that's my first addition. Next, some scribbles and marks with a couple different colors of Stabilo Woody watercolor crayons and some saturated color using Liquitex acrylic ink in deep turquoise and a Ranger Adirondack ink in bottle. Then I take a watery brush and blend the colors out and activate the watercolor crayons so that the spread is pretty much covered in color. There are some really pretty pink, peach, and lavender hues in the focal images I've chosen, so I want to add these colors to the background. I sponge a bunch of different acrylic paints at once through this awesome Ramus Sigmund stencil from Stencil Girl Products. I want to integrate the collaged images into my spread, so I'm using a mix of dark green, black, and raw umber to extend the water grasses from the magazine image into the opposite page to create a horizon. horizon paint dries, I prepare the words of a phrase that I want to put into my journal pages. I've been reading about April's full moon and wanted to add an affirmation based on that. I tinted some vintage dictionary pages with watercolor that would blend into my spread and lettered the words with a fine brush and some black acrylic ink. I adhere these to the pages with soft gel matte medium. Now it's time for the finishing touches. First, some grungy Lyra graphite to blend the dictionary paper into the background. And then some vellum butterfly stickers. Some Posca paint pen doodling. Outlining the stencil shapes with a bronze gel pen. This is pretty subtle. You can't really see it unless you look closely, but I know it's there, and this process for me is totally meditative, and it just adds that other little element that I like. And finally, a little journaling with a black Pitt pen.